everyone, Flo here, and welcome back to another devlog video. This installment will specifically focus on ChibiMation, since, as you may know, we have been actively working on CM since the beginning of the year, and while there are weekly updates on the ChibiMation team channels across many social medias, not only not everyone's aware of the progress. If you're interested, I suggest you to keep an eye out on the platform of your choice, but also you may be curious on what's happening behind the scenes and what led to some of the decisions that were made. There have been a lot of features changed or removed due to various reasons we'll go over in this video. Get yourself comfortable because we have a lot of ground to cover. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you're chronically online on the CM Discord server who have been stalking my account since their creation dates, you may have noticed that my socials descriptions have been slightly modified and that my video uploads have been like a desert lately. You may also have noticed that on Saturdays at 8 p.m. sharp in Turkish hours, that CM updates mostly related to UI that showcase the game mechanics have been uploaded across many platforms like TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Yeah, that was me. Aside from a few exceptions. See, the original post that was made when Beo stepped down to announce the new management is now, completely outdated. So, to put it simply, Ashton is no longer a director and focuses on the finances of CM and acts like a mentor for the sake of their mental health. Posea and I got promoted as directors in their stead, and while Posea works on the organization part, I handle the social aspect. And new communicators joined the team. So imagine the amount of workload I suddenly got. But you know what? As long as you guys get the product you were promised to begin with, I'm more than satisfied with my current position, even if it means slowing down my own videos. So TLDR, I'm a director now. The weekly updates you see on CM socials are handled by me with the help of my colleagues, and my current focus is CM, which is why there is a lack of uploads on my channel. How's the creator program doing? Great, actually. We got so many applications since an announcement, about more than 700. Given the enthusiasm and to make sure our artists aren't overworked by custom presets, we are introducing creators to the program by batches. The first batch is pretty awesome though. Here is a glance at already made presets, and there is a list of all creators that got in so far. You might recognize some of them. After this devlog, I'll continue reaching out to other creators, so if you applied and I do show up in your messages out of the blue, don't be scared. Also make sure you are actually active in your recommended social and reachable to us, and if you don't get anything back from us, that has nothing to do with who you are or what you make. Keep at it, I believe in you. Updates on the game? My god, there is a lot. If you haven't checked the UI spoilers on the many platforms we are on, you could have probably missed out on so many things that are actually super cool and you might enjoy. Set posts have everything explained on them, so I really suggest checking them out after this, because here I'll start spamming all the features we announced so far until my lungs explode. Do pause if needed. Ready? Adjustment page, coloring palette, background prop, a rhythm minigame, missions, linked assets, a mailbox, custom body colors, background hits, lighting, text boxes, limbs page including false limbs and toggles, a chat UI, a suspicious looking room, a loading screen, a shop page, character slots that I probably have more than 20 pages with 12 each per page, poses which include animated, custom, static as well, the asset import, a shop where you will find new assets made by the team. And I'm done. Do check all the descriptions related to whatever is more of interest to you. Now on to why I made this devlog. You might have noticed that few of the images I just shared stand out more than the rest, and you would be right. Ever since new management took over and after the many shenanigans and problems the first director and founder left us with, we had to find a viable way to pay everyone on the team for their hard work, along with giving the supporters what they paid for, and that without ruining the player's experience. For any time of game to be successful, there needs to be key factors taken into account, and one of those fundamentals is all about the player's experience. replayability, difficulty, the enjoyment or frustration players get. Game designers need to find the perfect balance so that their product retains players' attention as long as possible. And I'm not just pulling this out of thin air, so many game designers that make your favorite games are tasked to psychologically make you stay on their game the longest. The ChibiMation team thought of many things to solve the monetary problems without being too time taxing on the players. We thought of optional ads, two types of in game currencies, something similar to a battle pass. But as time went on and development progressed, all of those were scrapped. And let me explain to you why by putting my Bachelor of Arts in Game Design to good use. GMation's goal is to be easy to use and accessible for everyone. A free to play, friendly tool and a non AI visual library for artists, animators, storytellers of all kinds to use in their projects. But there needs to be ways of monetization to keep it running, updated, as ChibiMation is not an offline game and will require internet, hence to be on the server for specific features that you already saw. Let's start with the Chibi coins. Chibi coins can be earned via different means within the game, like playing minigames or doing missions. With chibi coins and a little grind, you will be able to access the entire in game catalog and purchase new sets in the shop. If we decided to go ahead and added a second in game currency, the chibi gems, that would lock detail sets, and the only way to get those sets is by paying a battle pass with real money. While yes, we as a team will earn money faster, the drawback would affect the player base and make them frustrated that some things are locked and unattainable within the game, and there will be pay to win affectations to ChibiMation, which we do not want. So we removed the second in-game currency entirely. Yet here comes a new issue: how to balance out the earning and spending range of the chibi coins. Should we make the missions and minigames easy to do and very rewarding, but make the sets harder to purchase? Or the contrary, aka harder and less rewarding missions and minigames, yet easier to purchase assets? Do we take the risk to have ads for chibi coins, and who knows what kind of ads players could find? Do we open the option to purchase chibi coins with real money so that players can have access to the sets faster without having to grind? If so, are sets hard to purchase or not? Yeah, being a game economist can be difficult. Balancing out the team's earnings and players' enjoyment is no easy task. You'll see the results of our long hard work soon enough, I promise. But this entire process is not restricted to just economy, it can be about any design aspect within a game. Which leads us to the custom import system, a perk for longtime supporters. Once the game releases, other players can do a $5 one-time purchase to access the custom import system. For those who aren't in the loop, this feature allows you to have your own drawn assets in your library and use it in-game. So what is the Star Pass that is next to it? Well, it has to do with this suspicious room showed earlier that definitely does not say lobby on the top corner. Yeah, ChibiMation goes online multiplayer mode. What pushed us into making a multiplayer mode? Well, we wanted to provide something else aside from dress up and storytelling to give the players the ability to play together. Is it going to be like the clusterfuck that was Gacha Life Chat? Hell no. To put in simply, it'll function similarly to games like Cookie Run Kingdom's Town Square with a limit of 20 people per lobby. There won't be any private messages, and people can easily report someone for inappropriate behavior. And yes, we as a team do plan on monitoring it, not just some random ass bots. But let's go back to the Star Pass. See, compared to the regular custom import, Star Pass is a monthly subscription that allows those who purchase it to wear their custom assets in the multiplayer mode and hopefully host their own lobby. By the way, you do not need to purchase either import systems to enjoy the game to its fullest. Remember that we have an enormous catalog of assets that can be adjusted to your liking for free, and we will be regularly adding new items via the shop. And I think I went over everything. Oh, no, no, no. One final thing. We as a team are currently testing it internally, so we are officially in the alpha phase. That does not mean that we have a close release date for everyone. We still have to provide a better release for our supporters and the creators that are in our creator program. So, as soon as we have a definite answer and we're 90% sure of it, we will let you know about release dates. But for now, we ourselves have no idea. So, yeah, I think I went over everything definitely this time. That was a lot, but I hope it was worth the wait for you all. If you want to keep yourself updated on ChibiMation, do check out the Discord server and ChibiMation's social media accounts every Saturday. That's it for this devlog. Stay safe, and I hope you all have a nice day or night. Bye, everyone!